Episode 1318 of the Multifamily Collective. Today I wanted to talk about something that I learned from one of my high school basketball coaches. Steve Henry was his name. And Coach Henry used to promote the idea or really encourage us as players to just go out and play the game. Leading up to playing a game, he would always say, perfect practice makes perfect. And the premise or the thesis of that is that when you went out to play a game, you had this muscle memory imbued in your mind and in your muscles, your body movements, etc. You were ready for the game. And because you were ready for the game, you could go out and simply focus on the game and not, he would say this literally, do not pay attention to the scoreboard. Don't even look up at the scoreboard. In fact, I'm going to say scalded. It's a strong word. For looking up at the scoreboard at any time during the game. That was his job. In his mind, his job was to pay attention to the scoreboard and to coach us accordingly. And so he would really emphasize the idea of paying attention to the game. Pay attention to the way you're playing the game. Pay attention to the way you're interacting with your fellow teammates and passing the ball, making crisp passes, making intentional passes, dribbling with intention as opposed to just putting the ball on the ground for no reason. Squaring up yourself to the basket so that you could be a triple threat, so to speak. You could pass, you could shoot, you could dribble. And just really paying attention to the fundamentals of the way you play the game. I think multifamily, I think business in general is no different. You show up every day having slept well, having exercised prior to going to work or after work. You keep yourself well nutritioned, right? Well hydrated, so that you can show up for the people that you work with and for. And you can execute on the fundamentals of your business. In our case, leasing, taking care of residents' needs, fixing things right the first time, making sure that we are following good pricing fundamentals, both on the buy side and on the renewal side, that we're programming things well, that we make sure that our curb appeal is crisp from digital curb to physical curb to commode. Everything in between is done with precision, and you pay attention to that. If you pay attention to all those things and you do those things well, then guess what takes care of itself? Occupancy, revenue, cost control, NOI, etc., etc. Show up, play the game, the way that you've been taught, the way that you've been trained, the way you innately know how to do it, taking care of each other, taking care of your customers, and the rest will take care of itself. The score will take care of itself. Take care. We'll talk again soon.